everybody. So it's Thursday afternoon, and it's Thursday afternoon, and I'm looking at MSN, and there's an article here from MSN. It's from The Hill, and it says Flake. Flake is I think he's a politician. He's a politician. Flake, yeah, he is. And it says Flake, and then colon, and it says Trump's flattery of Putin, simply bizarre and unconscionable. Okay, so this is GOP Senator Jeff Flake of Arizona, and this is by The Hill. It says Jeff Flake lashed out at the President Trump warmer stance toward Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday and questioned why the two are meeting one-on-one next week. Quote, singing his praises for no good reason sends a terrifying message to our allies. Flattering such a man is simply bizarre. The admiration comes from an American president. Well, that is unconscionable, Flake said during the Senate floor speech. Trump and Putin are expected to meet Monday in Helsinki. Flake questioned why two were meeting without staff, noting that the world seems to be hanging in the balance. Quote, if the White House is confused about the nature of the threat we are facing from Mr. Putin, and it seems to be a meeting between our president and Russian counterpart for which there is no record could not be more concerning. It is vital that even the most private meetings between leaders not be lost to history, Flake said. Trump suggested to the reporters on Tuesday that his meeting with Putin could be the smoothest part of the week-long trip that includes a visit to the United Kingdom as well as the North Atlantic Treaty Organization NATO summit. And it says here, speaking to reporters before departing the White House for a meeting in Europe, Trump said, frankly, Putin may be the easiest of them all. Flake questioned why Trump continues to entertain Putin's denial of Russian election interference, float that Russia should be allowed back to the G7 and creating conflict with NATO. Quote, why does the president's complaint about our closest friends on a global stage unerringly echo the Russian position? Mr. Putin's singular foreign policy goal is to weaken democracies and destroy the Western alliance. Could we possibly be helping any more in his quest than by baselessly attacking our own allies? Flake asked. Trump's meeting with Putin comes after he alarmed allies of his rhetoric at the NATO summit. Trump said Germany was captive to Russia, citing an emergency pipeline that used the summit to repeat calls for allies to increase their defense spending. Congress took symbolic shots at Trump's rhetoric this week. The House passing a resolution supporting NATO that the Senate used a procedural vote to signal support. Flake added the antipathy and hostility towards allies is simply inexplicable. Any counter narrative about NATO is willfully destructive and does real and lasting damage to us in the world, he says. Sometimes, if I didn't know better, I might say we purposely trying to destabilize the Western alliance and turn the world upside down. That's that article there.